Hello everyone and welcome back to Manor Lords, looking over our second area that we have settled, and we also will keep developing this because in this region we are getting the iron that we need in order to build up our military, which I think will overall be very useful. Most regions have been claimed except for the one down here, and then we do need to keep in mind that we need more influence in order to strip Hildebald, or, well, not strip Hildebald from the region, but remove him from the region. Now, I don't quite know what will actually happen once that has happened, or even if we were to claim that region in the bottom left, how do we actually get influence? Will there still be bandit camps? I don't quite know. Anyways, in the meantime, we have more people moving in. Okay, that's cool. They will also start building these burgage plots. We have set 9 up to be built, but more importantly, we want to start with our trading. Because in this region in particular, we are creating iron or iron slabs. And that's exactly what we will be selling. So with each trade route established, the cost of, it goes up. Okay, fair enough. We're establishing that, and we're going to export the iron slabs until we only have 10 left. I think that is a good amount. With that, we should get the regional wealth that we need in order to upgrade some more of our plots. This one right here is currently our smithy, and I think we'll actually add a couple more smithies in here as things sort of increase, but future worries for now. Future worries. All right, we do have 4 iron in here. That's our charcoal burner or charcoal kiln. And then you guys are making iron slabs. Already have 10 in storage, so not too bad. Do need to set up at least one person in here to get the trading going. And then I want to make sure that we have more stable space over this way. Not enough regional wealth. I guess that kind of just makes sense. Let's already build another hitching post just in this corner. Actually, we could also place you here. Oh, I like that here, actually. All right, we're going to place it in this little corner right there because it's right next to the trading post. It's also kind of close to the granary as well as the storehouse. So overall, not too bad. All right, let's flip to our initial settlement because we probably need to do a ton more over here as well. On the bright side, we do have a insane amount of regional wealth by now. And I'm saying insane because we just spent, how much was all of this? Like 600? Actually, we're not quite there yet. We are waiting to plant the pears. All right, so let's keep waiting. Windmill is still spinning. I think I can remove a person right now. Can remove a person from here. We do have 10 inhabitants over this way now. Could also be worthwhile adding another person into the large storehouse. Also looking at this, actually it is completely full. So why don't we go ahead and build another storehouse right next to our roof tiler, I guess. Clay furnace. Yeah, same difference. All right. Construction finished. Common goods stall. Okay, cool. Not enough space. Yep, that makes sense as well. Should also probably turn on actually the charcoal burner, the charcoal kiln, not burner. I'll get there at some point. We also have no one in the saw pit. I have no one in the forester hut, so we're definitely adding 2 people in there, and then we're limiting the work area, or not just limiting it, we're placing it over here in this corner. We will actually stay on the north side. Yeah, why not? So place the forester area like this, and then we're going to do the same for the woodcutter area. So they are overlapping. There we go. And at that point, later on, we can still put in the logging camp from over here. Once we move it from over here to the other side, I think we'll be in a little bit of a better situation. Gonna also go ahead here and actually limit the working area again, moving it a little bit more over this way, just to make sure they are focusing on solely on these trees and are not running across wherever they want to go. And with that, we're again in a much better situation. We do have 20 sheep over here now, which is kind of awesome. Oh, bandit camp was sighted. Where are you? Big surprise in the kleiner Weiher. Let's go in here and try to recruit our army that we have created. Pole arm militia. 35. Why doesn't it show actually that we have... Oh, no, 33 pole arms. There we go. That's pretty good. All right, we're going to send you guys over here. I don't think we can actually recruit anything else, but overall that should also be okay. I think with 33 armed men in our militia, we should be able to take down... Look how well organized they are. I'm pretty sure they're going to spread out. Here we go. Right. Other army ruler military has been sighted. Makes sense. Now, where did our group go? Where are they, actually? I don't see them. Give ground, missile alert, balanced. Stand your ground, push forward. No, don't run into position. They are... Oh, there they are. Okay, here we go. Construction finished. Burgage blood. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why it keeps warning me so often about the other ruler's army, but, you know, I'll just take it as it is. All right. I want you guys to actually position yourself here. Build 2 rows. Usually we do have a group with shields, which is, you know, kind of nicer. Excuse me. Because they can create the shield wall and ultimately help protect themselves from the enemy onslaught. All right. How are things coming with the brigands over here? They're not moving yet. Storage is full. Charcoal kiln. I guess that's okay. Oh, they are storming out. But we are in position. I'll actually spread you guys out a little bit more. There we go. And now attack. I'm hoping... Oh, we are losing people. We lost 1. We lost 2. And I think I just gained a bonus. Whatever that is. All right, let's go ahead and actually take this down. I am hoping that we can push this, the rewards into regional wealth in Billwise hulls. Let's see if that's how it works. Send it to the nearest town. Yes. Regional wealth gained 92. We're at 149. Maybe we already have sold some stuff. Either way, was pretty good. All right. We could go for another blacksmith or go for the armorer's workshop. I think we're doing the armorer's workshop first, and then we're going to see what else we can upgrade. We also wanted to put down actually a tailor's workshop, so we're definitely going to do that. And then maybe at some point, requirements not met. You don't have any veggies. Okay. Need to add another person back in here. And that also tells me we really need at least one of these burgage plots with a decent sized backyard extension. So let's have a quick look if we can't set this up already. What if I place you along here? Wow, look at that. Really? Now talk about a big backyard extension. Now this will cost a ton to make, but think of all the food we're getting. No, I think that's just a little bit too big for them. Okay, this will do. This will do. So let's build that. All right, unassigned families needed. Oh, we don't have any unassigned families anymore. Okay. Oh, because one of them just died. Okay. Wait, what happened to our army? Oh, they're still on the way back. I want to make sure that once they're in here, we disband them, and then they can go back to their normal lives. All right, tailor workshop coming in, armorer's workshop coming in. We did talk about putting down a bowyer's table, so we're absolutely going to do that. No unassigned families to guide the ox. What? How did that happen? We lost another family in here? All right. We could buy a horse. I don't think we're going to do that now. Saw pit. Woodcutter's lodge. I think we can actually remove one from you guys. Logging camp 1 still makes sense. Yeah, we just need more families in this area. All right. They are back in. Very good. And other than that, I think everything is actually going okay. Maybe. Right. So this is coming along. It is actually also, I think, making a good amount of money through trading. So I like to see that. Oh, good. Another family has come in. Awesome. Let's jump back to our initial area. And we do need to kind of figure out what we're going to do with them. Gonna add 2 families actually into the farmhouse, although it looks like everything had been planted. Stocks damaged. Yeah, we just have too many things. Oh, there's actually the storehouse is done. Let's upgrade that. And I think we really need to make our way towards some stone. So I would love to claim this area. It does cost 1,000 influence. Let me double check that we're still giving stuff to the church. Yep, 10%. So that should overall be good. And do we have enough money here now? We do have enough money to purchase the pears. So again, another good extension for us. You don't have the ability yet to upgrade. Do any of the others? I don't think you guys do. No, no one really can upgrade to the next level. Bummer. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Nobody is planting over here because there are no families in these plots yet. That's also fine. Let's switch back to our other settlement right here. 2 families. Okay, construction finished. A tailor's workshop. Let's go under advanced. We could make clothes from linen, from yarn, or from linen. Okay, so none of these are actually relevant for us. Because we currently are not producing any linen in this settlement. Cool. All right, in the meantime, let's start building, or we need iron parts for crossbows. That kind of makes sense. Or just regular planks for war bows. What do we need in here? Iron slabs for helmets, for mail armor, and for plate armor. Now, I don't know if they would actually be wearing all of this. I mean, we could just focus on the plate armor for now. I'm assuming that gives us the most defensive capabilities. And then we're just gonna keep upgrading more of these buildings. So, okay, you're making plate armor. We need 2 more of you. Technically, we need... Wait, in morning? Oh, sorry, mate. 0 out of 1, Gavison. So maybe we should actually just have you guys make helmets first. I don't know what they will need, right? Okay, they could wear mail armor or gambeson and helmets. All of what is the plate armor for then? I'm very confused. All right, but maybe we're just gonna go for mail armor instead of the plate armor. Yeah, let's do that. All right. However, we do want to have more upgrades, so let's upgrade a couple of the burgage plots. Requirements not met. Also not met here, but we can upgrade you and hopefully you. Because in the smithy, we want to build more than just the pole arms. Who's actually producing our shields? Oh. Who would be producing shields? I thought it was... Actually, we should be able to see that. Spears, cloaks, ale. Oh, there we go. The Join Us workshop. All right. So we're going to place one of these and then also switch over from the pole arms in morning. Yeah, I know. Sorry, mates. We do have, maybe we do have 36 pole arms at the moment. Where would I see that in here? Pole arms 1? Why only 1? Also, the flickering of this stuff is a bit annoying. All right. Let's focus on some spears as well. I also want to have a look. The bloomery, it actually needs more iron. So let's go ahead and upgrade this one to a deep mine. So we definitely get more continuous slab supply, which again will ultimately be very beneficial for us because, yeah, it just is. All right, we're also going to upgrade the stables over here. And at some point, we're probably turning off the sales of the iron slabs because we want to use them for military production and turn it into something else. Maybe it would be good to get some yarn started over here. So if we were to place a sheep farm or wool, how do we actually make yarn? So sheep farms make wool. We kind of need a spinner, and I guess that would be in a workshop. Maybe? Definitely not in here, not in any of these. Also definitely not in the butcher. Yeah, how do you make yarn? Oh, probably one of these. Weaver's workshop. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Should also probably turn our pelts into tanners. Malt house. Okay, there's a ton more stuff that we can actually do over here. But I guess first of all, let's get the sheep on the go by placing down the sheep farm. We're placing it on the side road right here. And then we're setting up the pastures, 24 over here. I think that's pretty good. And then we're setting up a second pasture just like that, which allows another 20. So that's 44 in this region, at least. All right. The tithe has been paid, which means we can now zoom out and also unlock this area. Yep, we're definitely claiming you. So claim has been started. A region is being claimed by AU. That's me. And then let's also have a look if we can't trade sheep over. Family moved in. That's good. Burgage plots to be done. I accidentally clicked away. I don't see any carp and eel. Interesting. Barley, rye, wheat, spices. Oh, very cool. Sidearms. Don't know where we're building those. I don't think I saw them in the smithy. Smoked fish? Where's all that food coming from? But yeah, I can't seem to be sending sheep over. All right. That does tell me then that in addition to the regular trading post, we should also get a animal trading post in here. I mean, we can always use it to sell more stuff, which is also not the worst. But I feel like there's something that I am missing. Whatever it is. All right, let's build the animal trading post close to our sheep farm. And whenever we can, we're going to up this over here. We're also adding another burgage plot right there. They can definitely build this because then we also have two families over this way at some point, and they can work together, you know, to get just things done. All right. Now, we do have some people that have moved in here. I'm gonna tell them to maybe make some animals. I mean, chicken won't be bad. So let's go ahead. How much money do we have? We can actually buy two more of these. So this area on this side will become our backyard extension production facility. Whatever you want to call it. Right, back over this way. Need to keep an eye out for who has had some meats, but nobody really apparently. Kind of hoping for this one, but nobody has moved in there yet. Because everyone else has already a good amount of food. Now we could temporarily allow the fishing over here again, but we only made it back to 50. Once the fishing starts, we will be able to supply our people here with more reliable fish resources. And then, excuse me, I'm really struggling to talk right now. And then we hopefully can upgrade one of these guys to become our butcher. And I think we had said you to be the butcher. Maybe. All right. More importantly, though, one thing that we haven't done in this area is actually put down the, where did it go? There. The weaver's hut, which will be an essential next step in order to make better use of the sheep that we have available. All right, need to make sure we're also connecting this up with a road, just moving you through here, and actually moving you through here as well. All right, leaves us still a bit more space, so we might be utilizing that a little bit further down the line. All right, 25 sheep in here. Could also just buy some more. Although right now we have 230 regional wealth, so that's not too bad. All right. Back to Billwise Halls. Construction has finished. I guess that's all the stuff with the backyard extensions. Yes, it is. Building requires maintenance. Which building though? You? No. I feel like it did zoom in on it. But maybe I kind of didn't at the same time. You're still okay. You have no one who's working in here. You have a little bit of salt stored. I guess that's fine. Granary is pretty low. Who requires maintenance? It zooms me in. Oh, it's the smithy, isn't it? Where's the maintenance radar? Here we go. 4 per year. Who? All right, you know what? We're switching you over to tools. Because then we at least have the tools that we need in order to keep the maintenance up. You guys have been upgraded. We're just waiting for some more regional wealth. Let's also have a look. We already have 11 spears here and 5 mail armor. That's quite kind of nice. A ton of charcoal is also available, and actually war bows. So we're doing actually really good over here. Now that I have seen, though, that we kind of need to turn the pelts into something a bit more useful, maybe it is time. If we go under advanced, let's do nothing. And I guess nothing here. Let's move to our old place. Turn all of that also into nothingnesses. Send nothing, receive nothing. All right. And then over this way, we can now turn those pelts into actual, okay, region claimed. Whew. I was like, what is that? Okay, we're putting down a tannery. Tanneries are usually placed much further outside of the village because of the smell that they create. Now, we could actually put you close to the hunting grounds, and I don't dislike that idea. Can turn the road into here, and then put the tannery actually on this side, just in the corner right there, which I think will then also be pretty good for us. All right. Food supply still relatively low. Do we finally have we don't have a family in here. Bummer. But I guess the chicken will help out. Right, back to the initial area. We do have the weaver's hut. We also have a ton of people available to do some work. So let's go ahead, guys, and take some of that wool. I need to specify this. I don't think I need to specify this. You guys can take some wool and turn it into yarn. What we can then actually do is send the yarn over. So advanced, send yarn. Where would the yarn be? There. Send yarn, receive maybe warbows. You know what? Let's do that. Let's have an archery regiment in this area. Okay. So, and with that, I feel like nothing really has happened, but development of settlements does take time. And honestly, it's looking pretty good. So with that, I'm going to call this an episode. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.